Following our free educational materials, you learn English in a great way with ease and efficiency.
How was my singing?
Not bad at all.
Hi, Bob. How are you doing?
Fine. How are you?
I'm fine too, thank you.
I've come to tell you I'm going to the concert this evening. Will you come with me? I've 2 complimentary tickets.
With the greatest pleasure. Where is the concert this evening?
It will be held at the music hall.
What's on the program?
It's a piano recital. I'm fond of piano, you know. How old is Keith?
He's 21. How old is James?
He's a year older than Keith, but he looks younger.
How's your father?
He's fine. He retired last week. It's turning going in his life. Now he can relax and enjoy his retirement.
He can spend more time with his grandchildren.
Oh, I don't think he wants to. He wants to travel to several different countries around the world.
So, he wants to have a more active retirement. Good idea.
How do you want to spend your old age?
In the same way, probably.
It's said that the government will clamp down on the new policy.
Are you sure of that?
I am not certain about that.
They may have some difficulty in doing it.
Most of our customers are foreigners. How many foreign languages can you speak, Elizabeth?
2. French and Spanish.
And how well can you speak them?
Well, French was my best subject at school. I can read and write it pretty well.
And how about your Spanish?
Well, it's not as good as my French. I can speak it reasonably well, but my written Spanish isn't very good.
I see. Well, we have a lot of Spanish customers, but you wouldn't need to write any Spanish here.
In that case, I'm fit for the position, I think.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Jack Black, manager of the company.
How do you do, Mr. Black? Very happy to see you.
Pleasure is mine. Here's my card.
Thank you. This is mine.
What do you say we stop in at that Burger King over there and grab a bite?
Forget it. If you think I'd ever set foot that inferior restaurant again, you gotta be nuts. Last time I ate that food, almost vomited. The service in there is terrible. It was the first time I ever stiffed a waiter.
Yeah. Not seeing a single person anywhere informed me. Hey, how about that one over there?
Oh, give me a break. That place is too lavish for us.
Easy. It's on me.
In that case, I'm right behind you.
Charles, have you finished your homework?
Not yet. Grandma, what's the matter?
I want you to have a walk with me.
I'll finish soon. In my wedding ceremony, where do my parents sit in the church?
The bride's parents' seating arrangement is on the left side of the aisle and the groom's parents is on the right side.
Do friends of the bride always sit on one side of the church and friends of the groom on the other?
They usually do.
If you fall in love like him, you will go soft in the head, as well.
Come off it.
Do you want a bet?
Why not? Are you a smoker?
Yes, I'm afraid I am. My husband is a smoker too.
Would you describe yourself as being a heavy smoker?
No, but my husband smokes 20 or more a day.
When did you begin to smoke?
I had my first cigarette when I was 17.
Might I ask if you have tried to give up smoking?
Yes, twice.
Diana, in your opinion, which is more important, IQ or EQ?
Why are you asking me the strange question, Jerry?
I watched the movie Forrest Gump last night, and the question just lined in my mind.
Well, I think IQ matters more. But it won't work without EQ.
Why? You seem pretty sure about it.
Because an intellectual mind can only be a beneficial thing in life.
But IQ is decided at birth. One can't expect to make a lot of improvement in it.
That's why people's achievement varies greatly.
That's true. But what if one comes across some difficulties? He must rely on his EQ to deal with them.
Yes, Jerry, can you share your understanding of EQ?
I think it is independent of IQ and plays a prominent role in deciding the way we live our lives.
Quite right. Have you noticed that a high IQ is not a must for one's success?
Just as Forrest?
Yes, his IQ is high enough for him to embrace the success as long as he can manage his EQ.
I got it.
Jack, what do you think about the election?
I think the campaign is a blockbuster.
How many people have flung their hats into the ring?
Finally, 100 candidates ran for one seat.
Who do you think will be elected?
It's hard to say. They all had an active campaign to round up the votes.
I think Mr. White would be elected. You know he has spent millions in this campaign and he blasted the opposition in his campaign speech.
Maybe. Who knows? Have you seen the news that there is a serious flood in the south?
Yes. I've got to cancel my traveling plan.
What a pity. I know you've been longing for it these months.
The only thing I can do now is waiting for another chance.
Are you interested in history?
Yes, I am. I enjoyed studying it at school, though I had trouble remembering all the dates, so my teacher never gave me good marks.
I love history, but I've always thought that learning the reasons behind events is more important than remembering exactly when they happened.
I wish you had been my history teacher. I might have got better marks.
Some people say that history repeats itself.
What does that mean? The same events never happen twice, do they?
The idea is that the people and dates change, but the reason why things happen stay the same.
I see. I think I'd agree with that statement. People often seem to make the same mistakes over and over again.
Why don't you have dinner with me tonight?
I'd love to.
Let's say about 6 o'clock?
That's okay with me.
What's your attitude when do wrong things at work?
The buck stops here.
The band is pretty good. How do you like the music?
It's very nice. I haven't heard live music in a while. This is fun.
Well, then, may I invite you for the next dance?
Of course. But I'm afraid I'm not much of a dancer.
Don't worry. I'm not much of a dancer myself.
You're dancing so well.
You dance beautifully too.
When did you learn to dance?
In college. But I don't dance very often. What's your favorite dance?
It's hard to say. It depends. But I love the waltz.
How about tango?
Oh, I like it. It's such a beautiful dance, but I can't do it well. What about you?
Tango is my favorite. Anything but hip-hop or the foxtrot.
Thank you for the dance.
My pleasure. Let's go and have a drink.
Okay.
We'd like a half-day package.
We offer many different seawater treatments.
How many can we choose?
The aquametic pool is included. You can choose 3.
We'll do the seaweed wrap, the jet bath, and the foot massage.
Okay, here are your robes. You can go shower first.
Our mission is to help you learn the English language. We have created easy-to-follow, free educational materials for those seeking knowledge of English.